we had a lot in common about going through verbal and mental abuse with our exes. And she told me about this conference that she went to a year ago that really helped her feel better about herself in regards to that whole situation. And she suggested that I go with her to the next conference. And I thought it was a really good idea. Like, I had just recently gone through the breakup. And so I was excited to kind of get a different perspective and see like other people that had been through the same thing that I had. So we went to the conference together, and it was such a great experience for me, seeing all the other women that had, gone through similar experiences and, were in a similar mindset to me, and listening to all the speakers and learning everything that they had to say in regards to like your mental health and in regards to relationships and like what a positive relationship is and a negative one. And, the difference in between that was kind of like eye-opening. And I was just really thankful that I had met a friend who kind of was similar to me and gave me that opportunity to go to that conference.
It was great to have you there. So what was your biggest takeaway?
I think my biggest takeaway was just knowing how many other women had kind of been through the same thing, and just all the different speakers had such individual, unique points that I still read my journal that I had with me like every other day, just to kind of like go through the different points and to like remind myself of everything that I'd learned and want to remember, especially in regards to like organization and relationships and what, is important regarding those things. I was really excited when you guys announced the bursary when I was at the conference, because just a couple of weeks prior, I decided to apply back to college after, not going a couple of years after high school. I had applied for social work at a couple of different colleges, Durham College and Fleming. And so when you announced it, I jumped up and signed right up for that, did the page application, sent it in, and was waiting. And then I got accepted to the colleges. And then a couple of weeks later, you guys sent out the announcement for the winner of the bursary, and it was me. And I just was so excited, jumped up and down. I was like, all right, that money is going right to school. I'm using it to start in January for my program at Durham College for social work.
When we presented you with the bursary, we had the pleasure of meeting your mom. So I know your mom's there with you. Mom, would you like to say a few words about how proud you are of your daughter?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime I get to brag about my daughter is a good day. Taryn is such a warm and loving, caring individual that it was very difficult to watch her go through the things that she did in that relationship that ended up leading her to the conference. So I guess the saying is true, out of bad can come good. And that seems to what has happened for Taryn.
So Taryn, what would be one piece of advice you would give to a younger woman starting out and maybe heading down that road with that type of a relationship?
My piece of advice would be to not abandon on your goals. Just to focus on a relationship. Like, if you want to go to school, if you want to get a job, if you want to travel the world, if you want to do anything you want to do, put that first and don't give it up just so you can move to a different country to be with a guy or, sit down and settle down in a house. Like, if you have goals and ambitions, always follow those and always follow your dreams first.